What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Have a matchup today of red blue ace into green purple Doflamingo. We won the dice roll. We are going second, trying out a new deck. You might be thinking, what's going on with this playmat you got here? Well, we're going min rarity. We're going absolute back to the basics. We need to rebuild everything. This is the training arc. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna start off. Again, we mold our hand, so we're keeping this hand. We're going second, which is our ideal curve. Our abilities, we have two abilities. One, meanwhile, we tap one for a Garp. It's going to allow us to search top 4 for a 4 cost or higher because our leader is a Sabor or Luther. But our leader ability is twofold. One is that once per turn, we can pitch a card to essentially get a 2k counter. And the second one is that we have a Dawn on it, and one of our characters with 6,000 power or higher is KO'd. Or we take a life, we get to draw an extra card. We're also a 3 life, 6k power leader. He tapped 1 for a Sugar Searcher on his first turn. That's a rest to search Searcher, so he's not going to be able to search this turn. He does tap 1 now to search. He gets to search top 5 for a Don Quixote family. His ability is at the end of his turn, restand 2 Dawn. A lot of events, a lot of trappy stuff like that. He could be running Birdcage. He has a Don Quixote Rocinante that allows him to restand even more Dawn. Birdcage wouldn't really affect us too much. We also got 10 cost Dofi that can freeze board. He's got a purple Dofi that can spam the board. He's got a lot of tools. It's definitely a trappy deck. And he's able to add a Rocinante and the 8 cost Doflamingo I was just talking about. So he kind of has some options there. We go to our 4 Dawn turn. Don't have a 4 Dawn play. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing 6 into the Sugar. And then I'm going to swing my Garp into the other one. But I remember to put a Dawn on leader ability. The reason I'm putting way extra Dawn on it, well, 1 is I'm not playing anything. But 2, he could easily have a +4 event. He could have like a off-white, which I believe goes +4, and he gets to search. He could have some other ones as well. So yeah, he's going to tap 5 for a Don Quixote Doflamingo blocker that allows him to ramp Dawn on play. And he's going to swing 6 life, and we will just pitch... he swings into the Garp. Excuse me, 5 into the Garp, and we let it die. Meanwhile, we're going to play Yamato. Yamato on play, if you have 3 or less life, draw 2, and then give a rest of Dawn to our leader, so we do that. And then we play an Izo to add a Blockbeard, and we're going to swing 7 life. 7 life. He can block 2k. He could 2k 1k. He does block 2k. He also had the 2 Dawn. He could have easily given us an event there. This game did go into overtime. That's why we're on double speed. So I'll try to keep up and do the best I can. But we are going a little bit faster than usual. He swings 6 into life. So 6 into 6. We're thinking about whether to do this. I can leader ability. First, I'm going to Izo. Effective Izo is you can trash the card. And then you can draw 1, put 1 on the bottom. We're still going to give a 2k. Don't like that. Don't like that it signifies that we're giving 2ks here. Meanwhile, he's going to tap 8 to play the Don Quixote he searched, which allows him to play another Don Quixote pirate of 5,000 power or less. He plays the Rocinante down. Then that allows him to pitch a card, or pitch an event to draw 2. And then he also gets to restand an extra 2 Dawn. So now he's got 4 Dawn. Meanwhile, we are going to I Am Whitebeard into Blockbeard. This is what we're trying to do. This is why we go second. We want to hit this play. Blockbeard on play, draw 2, trash 1. We did not activate the secondary effect of I Am Whitebeard, which would be take a life to gain an extra 2,000 power for the turn for our leader. So we do get to do the 2 Rest of Dawn, once the leader, once the Yamato. We're going to swing 8 into the, I think we swing 8 life. And he's going to give us Spiderweb, which allows him to go +4 and then restand his blocker. Then we're going to swing another 8, and he takes that one. So now we've established this big blocker. We have a Red Rock in hand. We have 2 Red Rocks in hand. Next turn, we can Red Rock that Dofi. I could have Red Rocked this last turn, but I thought to myself, it's better to get the Whitebeard out there, and then we can Red Rock now. I think that would be better, because otherwise I'm just kind of reacting to his plays, because he could just start dropping another Dofi if he wanted. Meanwhile, he rests to search the Sugar. He adds a God Thread that allows him to KO a 5 cost and also ramp a Dawn. He is going to tap 5 immediately and play it to KO our Yamato. And because our Yamato has 6,000 power, we do get to draw for the turn. So yeah, and then now we have just the Blockbeard. He could swing the Rosie. He can swing Leader. He has 3 standing Dawn. He can also swing the Dopey Blocker. It looks like he's going to swing 6 life. I'm going to keep the Blockbeard standing. I'm going to give him a 2K, swings another 6 life. I have to give these 2Ks. I'm going to keep the Blockbeard standing for the Don Quixote swing. I'm going to just keep giving these 2Ks. So it didn't feel great to give 2Ks for 3 consecutive 6K swings in the 6. He's 2 standing Dawn. He's going to be able to restand another 4 at this point. But he's going to tap 2 to play a Sugar. This Sugar is very annoying. Every time I go to play a character, he gets to choose to rest something. It's a mandatory effect, but he does get to choose to rest something. So now I just kind of have to play around that. I definitely want a Red Rock now. That's not playing a character. So I think the move here is, I am considering Red Rocking the Sugar, but I think the move is let's not let hate guide us here. Let's Red Rock the Don Quixote Doflamingo, and then let's swing 12 into the 6 here. Hopefully we can get the KO here. It would take, he could easily give us 2+4 events and get out of that. But now we have this 4 Dawn. We're going to swing 10 into the Don Quixote Doflamingo blocker. And he's going to tap 2 to play an off-white. He goes +4 and gets to search top 3 for Don Quixote package. Or family, excuse me. He's going to be able to Giola, which is a 2K, and just immediately gives that because he needed to give an extra 1K counter. And we pass it back to him. At this point, his board, the only thing we really need to worry about is the blocker. The Sugar is very annoying, but we're not worried about it swinging. Ideally, what I can play around it if I get like a 1 cost, or get like a Searcher. I don't currently have a Searcher in hand, I don't believe. Kind of just have big characters, and yeah, so ideally, like, I play a Search, I'd have to swing my Whitebeard, play down a Searcher, proc the Sugar, and then bully the Sugar. That would be the idea. And I also play another characters that turn. I do have another Red Rock here. If he plays another Kaiju, I could do that. He's going to rest to search. He's going to search again with the Sugar. And he adds another one of the Dofis that can play another one. He could play that this turn if need be. And he's going to swing 6 life. We are going to Leader ability to pitch a card, pitch a brick to get a 2K. Then he's going to swing, I believe this is another 6 at life. We will take, and we do get to draw another card. And then now he's going to tap 8 to play the other Dofi that he just drew into a green Dofi. This green Dofi is a blocker that restands himself at the end of the turn, so he can freely swing it and then gets to restand it. Annoying card, and again, his board's back to being pretty strong. So thinking this through, I do have an Otama, so I can use that to proc the Sugar. I think the move here is I'm gonna have to swing my Blockbeard here. I'll swing it maybe into his Dofi blocker. That way he can't rest. I'm gonna get value out of it. Then play the Otama down, proc the Sugar, and then once I proc the Sugar, I can swing my Leader into it. So let's swing 12 into the 6 here. He lets it die. We're going to tap 1 for the Otama. We get to draw 2, trash 1. We're going to trash a Marco. Now that procs the Sugar. And then now I can use 8 Dawn to I Am Whitebeard. Play the Whitebeard down. We get to draw 2, trash 1. I'm thinking on what to trash. I'm going to trash the Jozu. We have 1 extra Dawn. We get the 2 Dawn to Leader, and then I guess we give the 2 Dawn to the Blockbeard. It doesn't really matter. Can't take advantage of it. But we will swing 8 into the 0. He could block with the Doflamingo blocker and then give counter, or give an event. But he will tap 2 to play a Norinor Beam Sword, which just goes +2 for the battle, but he gets to rest any character. So he rests our 10 cost... He rests our 10 cost Blockbeard. Then we use the last Dawn to play down a Garp. Now we're kind of like really set up for him to play a 10 cost Dofi here. That would be very probably the best play for him. The fact that he rested that Blockbeard, he could easily just stun pretty much our entire board. He doesn't need to worry about the Otama. He swings 6 life. We'll give a 1K. He's going to swing 9 life now. I could do Leader ability and then give another counter as well. But also could just take the hit. We have a Dawn on Leader. So just thinking this through, I will take this hit, and then we get to draw an additional card. And then now he taps 10 for the Dofi. So now I think the move here is we just get to restand the Atama. That's it. Our board looks pretty awesome, but it's frozen. So I'm just thinking about what's the best way to go about doing this. I think what I could do is Red Rock the 10 cost Dofi. Let's just get that out of there. So we're going to Red Rock that immediately. And then I think we can play an Uta blocker down. We get to play it for cheap because we have additional characters. So we'll play that down right now, play the Uta down. Then we have two kind of standing Dawn, or two, like, not really know what to do with it. We'll put one on leader so we can get the draw, and then we're just going to pass it back to him. Not the best, like, doesn't feel great. If he plays another 10 cost Dofi down, we're, like, that might be, like, we could be in serious trouble. But the fact that he rests to search with the sugar, he adds another 10 cost Dofi, so he has it, but he's not going to be able to play it this turn because it takes 10 Dawn, and he just tapped one. So feel a little bit better about that. Our Blockbeards are going to get to restand. We could put a ton of pressure next turn. So yeah, feel good about that. Also could play another Blockbeard. I think we have one in hand. We have the Roger in hand. He's going to swing 6 life. We'll give the Atmos counter. He still has leader swing, and he still has the Don Quixote Doflamingo to swing. He's going, at this point he goes pass, and I go, really? You're gonna pass? Like, I said, really? And because I was a little bit shocked by that. He goes, actually, no. So he's thinking it through. He's going to put Don on leader and swing as well. He also has the Don Quixote Doflamingo on board. He can swing. But maybe he doesn't want to swing it because he was afraid we'll kill it with our Whitebeards. He swings, I think this is an 8 life. We give 2k, 1k. And then now he has, I believe, like 6 Dawn standing. And he just passes it back to us. And again, yeah, not sure. I think he was just scared of turning that Don Quixote Doflamingo sideways because we could potentially try to kill it. But yeah. So now the move here is, I know he has that 10 cost Dofi, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, how do I mess this up? I think I have to swing, but I'm worried about a Nora Beam Sword. That's kind of what I'm worried about, because I think if he has that, he can rest one of my Dofis. We could be one of my Blockbeards. We could be walking right into another 10 cost Dofi. But just thinking it through, we're just gonna we're gonna Yamato. I could have Whitebearded here. Instead, I was like, let me draw cards. I think that was a mistake. I think I should just play the Blockbeard down. I do get to draw 2 trash 1 rather than just draw 2. I don't know why I did that way. In my head, I just thought the Yamato was better, but I think like 10 times out of 10, the Blockbeard's better. So we're gonna do that. We play the Yamato down, draw 2 cards, put 1 Rested Dawn on leader. Now we're gonna swing 12 into life. He takes no trigger. We're gonna swing another 12, and this is a good sign because he hasn't given us a Nora Beam Sword. I feel like he would have given it if he had it, because he would have just rested one of our Blockbeards immediately. At least that's what I would think. Yeah, but he's got a lot of Dawn standing, so it's pretty scary. But he takes this, or he's thinking about taking it. He still has the blocker. He takes no trigger. Now we're gonna swing the Garp into the sugar, the 2 into 1. And here's where Nora Beam Sword comes down. He rests our Uta. So kind of funny. I guess we got a little greedy here. If I don't swing that Garp, I just don't swing the rest of the turn, does he rest that Uta? I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the rest of our Dawn on. We're going to swing a big number. He's going to turn, I think we're swinging 10 life. He's going to off-white. He's going to have to give us another counter on top of that. And he grabs another Giola. And then he still has to give us 1k more counter. And he gives us that Giola he just picked up. Now we tap 2 and play down the Uta, and we pass it back to him. So his board kind of showing 3 swings. We have a blocker for 1. We have a lot of counter in hand. I think it would be kind of, but we do have a lot of counter. I think we can get out of it, but it is a little bit risky. He swings 6 life. This is a good sign. We can easily counter out of that. We give him a 1K. He swings 9 life, but he does have all 10 Dawn, and we know he has a Don Quixote Doflamingo that he can easily freeze our board. So we're going to take this one and we're going to draw. And he does tap 10 and freezes. He freezes our 2 Blockbeards for sure, and he's thinking about what the third one is. And he's going to be leader. So we're going to get to restand our Uta. See, this is where having another Blockbeard would just be way better than the Yamato. And then he passes it back to us. So we get to restand our Uta. Here, I think the play is like potentially could go for game with like Roger and Yamato, but like that doesn't feel great. That's why it would be better if I had a Blockbeard, because if I had a Blockbeard, I think I'd go for game here, because I just could swing 12, 13 for game. He does have a +2 event, but like, or +4 event, but I think we're gonna be able to get out of it. Instead, not going to, and we're gonna play another Blockbeard down. And then I realize my board's full. I go to give the 2 Don to Yamato, but my board is full. So I'm thinking, what do? I'm gonna play over the Yamato, give 2 Don to the Uta, give 2 Don to the leader, and then just pass. We have 3 blockers. He has 4 swings. We have 3 standing blockers. Our entire board is blockers. But he has 4 showing swings. I think we can get out of 1. And then on the next turn, as long as he doesn't play another Don Quixote Doflamingo, even if he does, we're going to play Roger down next turn, get past that blocker. Hopefully he doesn't leave a lot of Don up. He's going to think everything through. He's going to swing 6 life. We'll give a 1K. I'm just hoping there's not like a random like Dead Man's Game or a Hody or something like that. I don't think he would run that, but it's a possibility. That's what I'm kind of just hoping not. He swings 9 life. We'll give the Uta blocker. We still have the 10 cost Dopey blocker with the other Uta. He swings 6 life. We give a 1K. He has 9 standing Dawn, so no 10 cost Dopey's coming down. Our Whitebeards at this point are set to restand. He's going to search the sugar. Search top 5 for a Don Quixote family. And he adds another Jayola. That's a 3rd time he's searched and added a Jayola 2K. Now he's going to tap, I believe this is 6. Oh, excuse me. Well, he swings, he puts 6 Dawn on the dope. That's what he was signifying. 16 into the 12, and then I just give the Uta blocker. We play the Roger down. Now we can just swing 12, 12, 12, 13. He's like, yeah, you got it. Shouts out the way we did this deck list, by the way. Trying it out was like a puzzle. But anyways, this is the deck list I'm running for this particular thing with Ace. For this particular matchup, I could have been a little bit more aggressive at the end. I think I played a Blockbeard. I went a turn earlier rather than the Yamato. I don't know what exactly I was thinking, but you know, we played 3 Blockbeards and we played a Roger. Like, that's pretty awesome. We're able to kind of like outgrind him. This was a very grindy game. Shout out to my opponent. He played it really well. Let me know in the comments if you could do differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.